everyone, my name is Catherine if you are new here, and I've been working with people suffering from kidney disease for almost a decade now. There are 7 foods you cannot heal your kidneys without. These are the 7 most powerful blood pressure lowering, diabetes fighting, and anti-inflammatory foods on the planet. Because many foods are healthy, but just a few have real, documented medicinal properties to heal your kidneys.
Wow!
Yes, today we are going to see what foods are a must for a renal diet that heals kidneys. And guys, when I tell you that you can heal your kidneys with a diet, I actually mean it. In this large review of studies, patients in stage 3 and 4 were able to stop kidney disease progression and in some cases restore some of their kidney function by eating more fruit and vegetables. And you can do it too, but not without the 7 superfoods of today's video. Our number 7 in particular is the tropical fruit, which is not just extremely tasty, it's also low in potassium and will help protect your heart. Number 7. Papaya. Oh, what an amazing fruit! I love eating papaya, especially because it's so healthy for your heart. Papayas are rich in lycopene, but also vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. These anti-inflammatory compounds combined together have been shown to reduce inflammatory markers, which is a great way to protect your heart and kidneys. And guys, remember that heart health is crucial for kidney health. As an added benefit, papayas are fairly low in potassium for a tropical fruit, just around 180 milligrams for 100 grams of papaya, or a portion like this. If you have never tried papaya, this fruit has a unique taste that many people love. It's usually pretty easy to find in well-stocked grocery stores and Asian markets. However, ripeness is key. When choosing a papaya, find one with the skin that's already turning yellow. Like an avocado, its skin should yield to gentle pressure. Time now for a superfood you probably already have in your pantry that's actually going to lower your creatinine levels. Oh, you heard me right. If you want to improve your kidney health, eat more. Number 6. Carrot. Oh, here's a truly underrated superfood. This humble vegetable is a must if you have kidney disease because it actually repairs the kidneys. Everyone knows that carrots are full of beta-carotene, the water-soluble form of vitamin A. What you may not know already is that this special vitamin helps the kidneys filter toxins out of the blood according to several studies. In a study, beta-carotene even reduced kidney inflammation and helped repair damage in the nephrons, resulting in lowered creatinine levels. While this was an animal study, the result is quite incredible nonetheless. And this superfood is just our number 6. Just one thing to consider about carrots. They have a medium-high potassium content. A single medium-sized carrot contains around 200 milligrams of potassium. It's the same potassium you will get from a medium-sized apple, but it's coming from a smaller vegetable. It's clearly worth it, especially given the amazing benefits. And also because the field of nephrology is starting to dispute the link between dietary potassium and potassium levels in blood. I've explained why in my video up here. Our number 5 now. This is a favorite of people from my country, the Philippines. This superfood was traditionally used to treat a wide array of diseases including diabetes, skin issues, asthma, and stomach problems. The main reason it's part of my top 7 of the most powerful medicinal foods is its ability to treat diabetes. Number 5. Bitter melon. It's a vegetable used in Asia, South America, India, and parts of Africa. In the Philippines, we call it ampalaya. It looks and tastes a little like a cucumber, but it's very bitter. Traditional medicine uses the fruit and seeds to treat many illnesses thanks to its amazing properties. What matters is that it has several natural compounds that seem to act like insulin and help to lower blood sugar levels. There are studies to prove this, and this is why this food is a must for people with high blood sugar levels. This effect is so powerful, you can even use the extract as a treatment for diabetes. Guys, if you want to know more about how to treat diabetes, my video up here has 5 powerful natural remedies to protect your kidneys. Some heavy hitters are coming. This one in particular is proven to help you keep your blood pressure under control naturally. I mean, we are talking about a superfood so powerful, I cannot even eat it if not in small amounts. It lowers my blood pressure at the point I feel uncomfortable. Number 4, beetroot. Also known as beets in the United States, this is the root of a beet plant. Guys, I really love this superfood. It's delicious and it is actually proven to lower blood pressure in people with kidney disease. In a recent study, patients who consumed a juice containing beetroot for 4 weeks had a 10/5 millimeters of mercury reduction in blood pressure. And this is why this food is a must for basically anyone with kidney disease. And I know that you can use blood pressure medications to do that, but it's recent news that taking certain blood pressure pills can damage the kidneys. I've actually talked more in depth about this in my video up here. On the other hand, reducing your blood pressure naturally with this food is a great way to lower your need for blood pressure medications and to protect your kidneys. Now guys, adding beetroot to your meals is really easy. They make an excellent side dish both cooked or raw. I usually buy pre-cooked packaged beetroots because they're easier to find and still very healthy. But if you can find raw beetroots, that's even better. Studies have shown that this veggie lower blood pressure even more effectively when raw. But be careful with potassium levels. Time for our top 3 now. Guys, these foods are really special. As we have seen, the first 4 foods I've shown you today can help you in a certain area of your health. Beetroot lowers your blood pressure, bitter melon fights diabetes, carrot protect your kidney, and papaya your heart. They are all super healthy, and the 3 superfoods I'm going to show you now are even better. They can help you in 2 different areas of your kidney health. Our number 3 in particular is a natural diuretic that will detox your kidneys and keep your blood pressure under control. But before that, there is one thing I want to show you. Hi guys, Present Days, Catherine here. I hope you find this compilation helpful. If you're looking to take your kidney health to the next level beyond the general tips I share in my videos, now's your chance to get personalized advice. Yes, you can finally book a one-on-one consultation with me and get guidance tailored just for you. And here's the best part, I'm now offering fully customized renal diets with every consultation. Because remember, while a renal diet is essential, having one that's personalized for you can make all the difference. So if you are interested in starting a diet that's easy to follow, tested and personalized for your very own needs, consider sending me an email. My address is catherine@newhopeforkidneypatients.net. You will also find a link in the description below. Time for our number 3 now. This is one of the healthiest foods on earth, and it's also very, very tasty, cheap, and easy to prepare. Number 3 is onion. Onions are not just tasty, they're one of the best sources of sulfur compounds. These compounds are the reason why onions have such a sharp, strong taste and smell, and it's also what makes them a powerful kidney detoxifier and a natural diuretic. Seriously, this is a food you should never go without. This food is amazing when it comes to fighting inflammation and protecting your heart. Onions can also reduce LDL bad cholesterol levels and protect the kidneys by lowering blood pressure. What you should know about onions is that you should eat them raw rather than cooked to get the most sulfur compounds from them. And while white and yellow onions are a bit too strong and spicy to be eaten raw, red onions and sweet onions are perfect for a salad. They are all very low in potassium. Time now for the 2 healthiest superfoods in existence, even better than onions. Our number 2 is a seed that's so powerful as medicine, it has been used since 5000 BC to fight kidney problems. Number 2 is flaxseed. This is a truly underrated superfood. Eat it more often to boost your kidney health. Flaxseed consumption has not only been associated with improved kidney function and less inflammation. These little seeds are one of the best sources in the world of plant sterols. These are plant-based compounds, natural substances that can lower cholesterol levels in blood. Recent study found out that adding more plant sterols to the diet can lower cholesterol levels by up to 15%. Amazing! Especially those suffering from inflammatory kidney disease should consume these seeds regularly. According to studies, flaxseed can actually improve kidney function in people with inflammatory nephritis. Add this superfood to smoothies or use flaxseed oil to get these benefits. Our number 1 now. This is the healthiest food on earth. I don't have any doubt about it. It regularly wins all my top 7s because it lowers blood pressure more effectively than prescription medications. And many people don't know this, but this superfood can effectively reduce the frequency and length of seasonal sickness. Incredible! In a study, eating it every day decreased the number of colds by 60% and reduced the average length of colds from 5 to 1.5 days. I'm talking about garlic! Garlic is incredibly potent and has many health benefits. You absolutely must include it in your diet if you want your kidneys to improve. It can be used to fight high blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and it boosts your immune function. There's only one food in the world that's even healthier than garlic. Yeah, this is some kind of super garlic. Do you want to know more about it? Question: are you taking garlic for your kidney health? I've made more than 600 videos talking about ways to improve kidney function here on YouTube, and I've spent the best part of the last 10 years studying kidney disease. And well, there is one food item that's outstanding when it comes to helping the kidneys. That's basically above anything else. It's garlic! Now, the most incredible thing about garlic is that it can help every single kidney disease patient according to science. It can be used to improve basically all the markers of kidney health: diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, and many more. We live in a world where the most common anti-hypertension medicines are now known to cause not just high potassium levels, but even kidney damage. It's clear that we need a better, more natural alternative. And garlic is so much more than that. Garlic is something I personally use every day for my own health, and I've studied quite a bit of research about it. So today I want to share with you an easy guide for using garlic. We will see what aspect of health garlic can help you with. We will see how to take it, and we will also compare garlic with garlic supplements to see which one is better. Now, you should also know that garlic only works if you take it in a very specific way. So we will also see briefly how to prepare it. And guys, there is an incredible number of studies proving that garlic can be used to improve a vast number of conditions that can cause kidney damage. Now guys, before we see how to use garlic to control the most common causes of kidney damage, consider liking this video and also subscribing if you already haven't. Question: can you use garlic to control diabetes? Diabetes is the #1 cause of kidney disease, and garlic can absolutely help with that. In a double-blind placebo-controlled study, garlic was shown to be more effective than metformin in controlling both fasting sugar levels and HbA1c in people with diabetes. Now, this is pretty incredible, so take a look. In this study, HbA1c and sugar levels of patients was measured for 24 weeks. They were given either aged garlic supplements or metformin. The most incredible part is that after 12 and 24 weeks, test subjects taking garlic supplements had way lower HbA1c than those taking metformin. So basically, many of these test subjects were no more considered diabetics after this study because, they now had an HbA1c lower than 6.5% without medications. All thanks to garlic. Other studies confirm these results. Question: can you use garlic to control hypertension? Hypertension is the second leading cause of kidney damage, and garlic is extremely effective against hypertension. There are tons of studies confirming that garlic can help. In particular, a recent meta-analysis of 12 trials and 553 hypertensive participants confirmed that garlic can lower systolic and diastolic pressure by an average of 8.3 over 5.5 millimeters of mercury. This is comparable to what you will get from standard antihypertensive medications. But while most antihypertensive medications have been linked to a long list of unwanted effects, including causing too high potassium levels and even kidney damage, garlic has a long list of benefits. Question: what are the proven benefits of garlic? Garlic can also be used to control high cholesterol levels. A meta-analysis confirmed that garlic is effective in reducing total serum cholesterol by 17.6 mg per dl and LDL cholesterol by 9.6 mg per dl in individuals with elevated total cholesterol levels. Garlic is also a powerful source of antioxidants. Garlic supplements have been shown to increase antioxidant enzymes in humans as well as significantly reduce oxidative stress. Remember that oxidative stress is another known cause of kidney damage, and today antioxidants are being studied as a possible way of helping with advanced stages of renal problems. Garlic is also a powerful detoxifier. It helps with lead and other heavy metals toxicity. Garlic can also be used to boost your immunity and for athletic performance and, frankly, for a host of other benefits. There are hundreds of studies proving its effectiveness. So my question still stands. Are you using garlic? If not, why not? Please let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Question: how to prepare garlic to get the benefits? As I was saying, to fully harness the benefits of garlic, simply adding raw garlic to your meals won't be enough. The key lies in allicin, the active compound responsible for garlic's numerous health benefits. However, allicin isn't naturally present in garlic. Rather, garlic contains allicin, an amino acid, and allinase, an enzyme stored separately in different compartments of the garlic clove. It's only when fresh garlic is chopped or crushed at least 10 minutes before consumption that these two ingredients combine to produce allicin, the potent compound that provides garlic with its remarkable properties. So, what I do is starting with 2 medium cloves of garlic, then I peel and mince them. Then I take it before breakfast on an empty stomach. This will maximize some of its properties. However, since our goal is to decrease the dependence on medicines, you may also want to take garlic throughout the day. And you can also take it with food if you want. Now, since garlic has powerful antimicrobial properties, you can prepare it like this and store it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. So you don't have to make it every day, but the taste is going to become stronger the more it sits, in my experience. So keep that in mind. Question: how can you avoid the unwanted effects of garlic? For some people, taking garlic in a high enough amount daily to keep hypertension or diabetes under control may cause a couple of unwanted effects. First, there is heartburn. If that happens, consider taking garlic on a full stomach instead of empty. Then there is body odor, which can be dealt with, for example, by taking fresh garlic at the same time as a source of fats, such as olive oil. This will increase the bioavailability of allicin, making garlic more powerful and also decreasing this unwanted effect. And also add some parsley. Parsley is rich in chlorophyll, a powerful natural deodorizer for the body. Now, the alternative, if you don't have time to prepare a garlic like this, are supplements. Supplements are the most studied way of taking allicin and, well, they work. Question: first, garlic versus garlic supplements. Which is better? Both fresh garlic and supplements are proven to work. What I will do to decide which one is best for me here is to test them and see how my body reacts. More about this in a moment. Now, what about garlic supplements? There are various garlic supplements to choose from. To find something that works, you will have to look at the label. First, to know how much allicin they contain. Now, a very good brand you can find in the US is Kyolic. Kyolic is what most research uses, so I will start with that. Besides, this product has almost 4,000 reviews on Amazon.com, and also it adheres to good manufacturing practices, which should ensure your supplement is packaged and labeled properly. The aging process of the garlic also helps cut back on the body odor. Another brand you should be able to trust is Brie Nutrition. They also adhere to good manufacturing practices, and they state on the label how much garlic extract equivalent the soft gels contain. It's odorless garlic, so it shouldn't give you body odor problems. But there are also other brands that work. Now, what you should know about these supplements is that they usually contain between 2 and 5 milligrams of allicin per serving. Garlic cloves yield about 2.5 to 4.5 milligrams of allicin per gram of fresh weight when crushed. One fresh garlic clove weighs 2 to 4 grams, so you will need to take several of these tablets per day to get the same effect of a few cloves of garlic. But how much garlic are you supposed to take? To answer this question, you need to use your personal journal. As we have seen, garlic can really help you lowering your pressure and glucose levels naturally and effectively. But keeping these levels down naturally is just half the equation. You also want to decrease your need for medications in order to protect your precious GFR. You will need your nephrologist to follow you in this process and help you decrease your need for antihypertensives and other medicines based on your new improved levels. To achieve this, you need to use a personal journal. This is a simple tool to keep track of all your markers: pressure, glucose levels, your weight, your meals, if you want, and more. Writing these levels down is a great way to help protecting your kidneys, because you will know if what you're doing is working, and you can make informed decisions when at your nephrologist's office. The aim will be to get better naturally. And I'm putting the emphasis on naturally here. This is very important because medications have serious side effects, as I was saying. They lower blood pressure, but they will mess up your serum potassium levels. Yes, ARBs and ACE-I are the main reason why people with kidney issues have to face severe dietary restrictions. Now, garlic, on the other hand, has no serious side effects and many benefits. So, if you use garlic to lower your hypertension, it may mean a whole body improvement. And garlic can also be efficiently used as a part of a tasty, heart-healthy smoothie. In this video, a vitamin that you can take before meals to slash hypertension, a berry that can actually lower your blood pressure, and a smoothie that protects your heart and kidneys better than a medicine. It has an amazing taste, guys. You need to find ways to manage hypertension naturally if you want your kidneys to improve. There is no doubt about it. You see, it has been proven that achieving the goal of a better kidney function is always possible in all the stages of CKD, stage 5 included. But to achieve this remarkable goal, you need to find ways to lower your blood pressure naturally. You see, there is no improving without keeping hypertension under control. And while medications help, they, at the same time, damage the kidneys. Now guys, I don't want to scare you. The damage these studies shown is mostly seen in the more advanced stages only, and according to the authors of the study, it's not clear yet if stopping ARBs and ACE is actually going to help, because they protect the kidneys from hypertension, unless we find ways to do that naturally. Today's medical science is putting a lot of emphasis on lifestyle and diet changes that actually help instead of only relying on medications. This is why today's video I want to share with you the most effective ways to keep high blood pressure at bay naturally. This is one of the most important steps you can take to protect your kidneys and to help them improve. And today we're going to see a vitamin that's now proven to greatly help lowering blood pressure, a berry that you can eat before meals to dilate vessels, and more. Our first entry in particular is a tasty smoothie with incredible benefits. It can help you lower your creatinine levels because it fights hypertension, but it's also great for inflammation and to fight high cholesterol. Let's see it. Heart Healthy Smoothie. This one is going to give a serious boost to your kidney function. It's made with some of the most powerful medicinal superfoods you can find, and it has so many benefits. Let's see how to make it. Very first ingredient is garlic. Okay, you can't believe garlic can taste good in a smoothie, but before knocking it, you have to try it. I'm using garlic because it can lower blood pressure more effectively even than certain medicines. Science says that taking garlic, like I'm showing you, may lower blood pressure by 11/5 millimeters of mercury on average. Amazing! And it's not just that. Garlic is also linked to lower cholesterol levels, better immune function, better blood sugar control, and no side effects at all. But you need to prepare it like this to get these benefits. Use fresh garlic and chop it about 10 minutes before starting to prepare the smoothie. Just put it into the blender while you cut and peel a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger root, a really amazing superfood, and add it to the blender. And also, let's add 1.5 tablespoons of flaxseed. This is another miraculous superfood. According to studies, flaxseed can actually boost kidney function in people with nephritis and kidney disease. Yes, I told you this recipe was gonna be full of benefits. Now let's add some color. Frozen berries. Frozen berries are inexpensive and just as healthy as fresh berries. Blueberries here have the most powerful antioxidants in the world. Consumption of these berries has been linked to lower pressure in hypertensive people by a recent study. But also blackberries, rich in plant compounds that can lower cholesterol, and red currants. Let's add about 1 cup or 120 grams to our smoothie. And also cherry bell radishes. This is a powerful kidney detoxing veggie. Cherry radishes are known for their diuretic properties, great for hypertension. Last ingredient, about 4 tablespoons or 40 grams of almonds. Almonds are incredibly rich in magnesium, a mineral that if deficient may cause hypertension. Now let's just add a little bit of almond milk or even water, some ice cubes, and blend on high for 2 to 3 minutes. And our smoothie is ready. I find that sometimes garlic in smoothies may have a bit of a strong smell, but I promise you that the taste is gonna be great. This recipe is for 2 people, but you can keep it in the fridge for up to 2 days. And if you turn this smoothie into a healthy daily habit, your kidneys and your heart are going to be very grateful.
It has an amazing taste, guys. Try it.
Question: why should you care about hypertension? Up to 90% of CKD patients have hypertension, and many of them don't have it under control. Yes, this is bad. Hypertension is one of the most common causes of kidney failure. It constantly damages the kidneys day in, day out. It also erodes sight, interferes with memory, it causes ED in men, and steals years of life. And hypertension is not just a cause, it's also a consequence of CKD. The kidneys are part of the system that regulates pressure, and the more function they lose, the more pressure may increase. This is why almost every single patient will have to deal with hypertension at some point. Now, some good news. Here is a vitamin that can really make a difference. Recent study found out that taking this vitamin before a meal can really help both with hypertension and with cholesterol. Let's take a look. Niacin or vitamin B3. Niacin is one of the 8 water-soluble B vitamins. It comes with several important benefits. It mainly lowers cholesterol levels, and it can also be used to treat hypertension, as I was saying. The key role of niacin is in the formation of substances in the body that can turn food into energy. Like all vitamins, it's essential, meaning that the body needs it, but it cannot make it by itself. You need to get this vitamin either from foods or supplements. There are few good sources of niacin in a renal diet, mainly nuts and legumes. Now guys, when it comes to vitamins of the B group such as niacin, modern guidelines recommend all kidney disease patients to supplement all B vitamins in low dose. However, to benefit from the antihypertensive property of this vitamin, the dose must be higher than what you usually find in supplements made for people with CKD. Now guys, there is one more thing I want to show you. This is a berry with incredible properties. The flavonoids this berry contains are so powerful against oxidative stress in the body, it was used since the 1st century to treat conditions of the heart and the circulatory system. Before I'll show you this amazing berry, I want to focus for a moment on one of the biggest changes the world of nephrology has ever seen. As I was saying, many medicines that were considered safe have been observed actually damaging the kidneys. It's clear that we really need to find better ways. Today's medicine is putting a lot of emphasis on lifestyle modifications that actually help. Let's take a look at some natural ways to fight hypertension and reduce the need for medication. 5 ways to lower hypertension naturally. 1. Try the DASH way of eating. The dietary approaches to stop hypertension. This is very easy to implement. You cut back on salt, load up on fruits and veggies, and round out your meals with whole grains, nuts, legumes, and other healthy foods such as those of my videos. 2. Add a sprinkling of seeds. Add salted seeds like pumpkin, flax, and chia to salads, soups, or oatmeal to help control hypertension. Seeds are a source of vital minerals like magnesium, which really helps according to science. Number 3. Be a smart shopper. Don't fall for the healthy foods trap when you go grocery shopping. Read every food label. You will be surprised by how many brands hide both sugar and salt, the 2 worst enemies of your heart and kidneys, into so-called healthy food items. Never let them fool you. Number 4. Monitor your pressure at home regularly. This is the best way to find what works for you, and it's more important than people realize. For example, some people may have hypertension after drinking coffee. It's not common, so you will never know if you don't monitor your pressure regularly. Others may suffer from stress, so their pressure may spike in certain situations. Obviously, they will need a completely different approach to fight hypertension, so monitor your pressure regularly. Number 5. One of the most effective, try a natural diuretic. Herbal teas such as dandelion, horsetail, and hibiscus tea can help, but even regular teas such as green and black tea have diuretic properties, and don't forget chamomile tea. And guys, lifestyle modifications such as healthy diet, regular exercise, and weight management can really go a long way in managing hypertension and kidney issues. Remember that these lifestyle choices come with the added benefit of reducing your need for pills, protecting you in 2 ways. And there is one more thing I want to show you. Our next entry is one of the most powerful supplements when it comes to helping the kidney naturally. This is hawthorn berry. Hawthorn berries are tiny fruits that grow on trees and shrubs commonly found in Europe, North America, and around the world. These nutrient-rich berries have a tart, tangy taste and mild sweetness. While it's possible to eat the berries of hawthorn trees raw and to use them for cooking or for making teas, the most common way people benefit from this berry is by taking supplements of the extract. This supplement has the ability to help your heart pump more blood while opening the vessel walls. This is why this berry can really help with kidney health. Remember that improving nutrient flow to the kidneys is a key strategy to help them get better. But I would especially recommend this berry to anyone with pre-existing heart problems. There is quite a bit of research on this incredible berry, mostly focused on its heart-protecting benefits. Hawthorn berry extract was found to be effective for hypertension in people with type 2 diabetes who were also taking prescribed medicines. It also has powerful benefits for heart function. It can manage symptoms of heart disease such as fatigue and shortness of breath in those who had heart failure just as effectively as a medicine called captopril. If you are considering hawthorn for its benefits, it can be found as an extract on Amazon.com and other online shops. And guys, if you want to see more recipes with amazing kidney protecting benefits, in today's video, we are going to try the most alkalizing smoothie in the world. Every single ingredient in this smoothie is specifically chosen to give you the greatest possible benefit. And well, the aim here is to get some of our GFR back. Yes, this can be done. There is scientific proof that with kidney disease, the most important markers can be improved by an alkaline way of eating. Even people in stage 4 can stop CRF progression and in some cases restore some of their GFR when they replace acidic foods with alkaline ones. Like the foods of today's video. Some of the foods we are going to try today are so alkalizing they can directly undo some of the damage done by eating animal protein and processed foods. Let's see how to do that. Okay, let's start with a food with impressive protective benefits. Lemon. These beautiful organic lemons are some of the most alkaline fruits you can find. Yes, lemon doesn't just have a very high alkalinity for a fruit. It's also very good for you. But never discard the peel. While many people only use the juice of the lemon, according to science, the best part of the fruit is the peel. Studies have found that there are enzymes that fight hypertension in the peel of lemons, and one polyphenol in particular is also very helpful in reducing adipose tissue in those with T2D while improving insulin sensitivity. Amazing! But remember, these incredible natural compounds are mostly present in the peel, so don't throw it away. Let's add 1 medium lemon. And as I was saying, the lemon is one of the most alkalizing fruits you can find. Question: why is eating alkalizing foods so important? While the general population can eat high acidity foods such as meat and junk foods without immediate repercussion, those with reduced GFR doesn't have that luxury. You see, the kidney is the organ in the body that's supposed to manage body acidity. When GFR is reduced, people often have difficulty maintaining proper acid-base balance in the body, which can lead to a buildup of acid in the blood, a condition known as metabolic acidosis. This will make GFR decline faster. On the other hand, studies found out that When we start replacing acid-forming foods with alkaline-producing foods, it's actually possible to stop the decline of GFR. But it's not just that. There is proof in scientific literature that some CRF sufferers, even in the advanced stages, were able to reverse the decline of GFR when they greatly reduced the acidity in their diet. We will see more about what to avoid and what to eat more of in the rest of this video. For now, consider that I have selected for this smoothie some of the most alkaline foods in the world. Yes, this will really help. Let's see the next entry now. Hazelnuts. Every smoothie needs a source of fat. It's what makes them taste good, even without added sugars. And while I always add nuts to my smoothies, hazelnuts are somehow special. A study found out that eating hazelnuts regularly may improve insulin sensitivity, cholesterol levels, and reduce inflammation markers. So let's add 1 ounce of hazelnuts, around 30 grams, to our smoothie. And while you can add many different nuts to your eating plan to achieve this result, hazelnuts are the only nuts that are significantly alkaline forming. Unlike other nuts, pecans, cashews, walnuts, pistachios, and so on, that are slightly acid forming. In fact, if we take a look at this food table, we may notice that almost all nuts have a positive Pearl score. Hazelnuts, on the other hand, have a negative Pearl score. But what does that mean? What is the Pearl score and why is it important? The Pearl score is a measurement of the amount of acid your kidneys will have to remove after eating 100 grams of a certain food. So it doesn't have to do with the taste of the food. Lemons, with their sour taste, do not produce acid in the body. They remove it. Milk, on the other hand, does produce acid in the body. If we look at this table, higher Pearl values indicate more acid is produced from that food. Negative Pearl values, like that of the foods of today's video, is actually helping the body removing acid. So this score tells us, in short, how kidney-friendly a food actually is. While it's safe to consider almost all greens very alkaline, almost all fruits alkaline, and meat and fish generally acidic, there are some surprises. Like our next entry. The next one will really go a long way in protecting our kidneys from excess acidity. This is a superfood with a Pearl score that's off the chart. It will make our smoothie incredibly alkalizing. Spinach. Spinach is one of the best sources on earth of nitrates, but also vitamin C, iron, and many other key nutrients. But that's not the only reason why I'll be adding 2 cups fresh spinach leaves to this smoothie. The other reason, as we can see here, is that spinach has a Pearl score that's off the chart. Minus 14.0, which is lower than basically any other fresh food on earth. What this means is that eating spinach on a regular basis may actually make a significant difference in managing the acidity of the body. Question: what if you need to limit potassium intake? Now, spinach, like many other alkaline foods, do contain some potassium. You see, the thing is, this mineral is highly alkaline in nature, making it beneficial for neutralizing excess acid in the body. But some CRF sufferers are still ordered today to limit consumption of high potassium foods. What to do if you still have to follow this rule? First of all, get checked and see if your levels are actually too high. This is a complication called hyperkalemia. Remember that current guideline states that only those with too high serum potassium need to avoid it. This is only 1 out of 5 CRF sufferers, not everyone. So my recommendation is to talk to your nephrologist and find a solution for this issue ASAP. CRF sufferers are not supposed to live in the shadow of hyperkalemia anymore in 2023. It's not a normal thing. It's a problem that can and should be solved. Now, if you still want to try this smoothie even if your levels are too high, I may suggest replacing spinach with kale. While spinach has around 170 milligrams of potassium per cup or 30 grams, kale is even lower at around 100 milligrams per cup. But again, if you have hyperkalemia, don't wait. Get to the root of it and find a solution. Or get your nephrologist to do it. That's what they are there for. Back to our smoothie. One more superfood to add. Next entry, one of the superfoods with the most powerful benefits you can find. This is ginger. Ginger is really great and I always love finding ways to include it in my meals. It's a powerful natural anti-inflammatory and it's one of the few foods that directly protect the precious filters of the body. While ginger is alkalizing with a PRAL of around -7.8, that's not the reason why it's here. You know, it's best to focus on the alkalinity of the foods we eat in larger amounts. A small piece of ginger won't really make a difference in that regard. What ginger is going to help us with is a certain heavy metal called cadmium. It's no secret that the main danger of cadmium exposure is irreversible damage of the canals within the glomeruli, something called renal tubular dysfunction. What not many people know about cadmium is that modern society exposes us to huge amounts of cadmium every day. Smoking, even secondhand, or eating conventionally grown foods can all expose us to cadmium. Guys, using these simple staple foods as a way of protecting your GFR should be a prerogative for anyone aiming to get better. Ginger is not just one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you can find. It also protects you from cadmium. So make it a regular on your table. And if you want to know more about how ginger protects you, this video up here is for you. Next entry. This is cinnamon. Cinnamon is going to make our smoothie taste great. And it's not just that. Cinnamon is great for people with diabetes. Consuming cinnamon regularly directly improves insulin sensitivity, great to fight high sugar levels. According to studies, cinnamon can lower fasting sugar levels by 10 to 29%, which is significant. And you just need to add this spice to your meals to get this benefit. As an added bonus, cinnamon is also known to reduce heart disease risk factors. Cinnamon has potent antioxidant activity, helps fight inflammation, and has been shown to lower cholesterol and triglycerides. So let's add 1 teaspoon to our smoothie. Now, if you plan to use cinnamon regularly, be careful with what variety of cinnamon you buy. There are 2 varieties of cinnamon. One is called Ceylon, this one I have here, and the other one is called Cassia cinnamon. Here you can see it. Cassia cinnamon is considered lower quality because it contains coumarin, which can be toxic if eaten in large doses. This variety of cinnamon, Ceylon, is the best one. Always buy Ceylon cinnamon. And guys, if you are having troubles finding one or more of these food items, feel free to ask in comment section for substitutions. Maybe I can help you find alternatives. Now, time to see the secret ingredient. This one is not just alkalizing, it's probably the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. It's also favorite food for vegans because it is one of the best plant-based sources of iron in existence. I'm talking about spirulina. Okay, spirulina is not technically a plant. It's actually something called cyanobacteria. This is why you can get many nutrients from it that are actually not easily found in plant-based foods. From a single tablespoon, which is what we are going to add to our smoothie, you can get more than 10% of your DV for iron. You are also going to get loads of vitamins and useful minerals such as thiamine, riboflavin, copper, and more. What's great about spirulina is that it can significantly lower your bad cholesterol levels according to science. It also fights diabetes and it's one of the most powerful antioxidants on earth, 4 times more powerful than blueberries. Now, we must also consider that spirulina is a source of protein. From half tablespoon, you are going to get 1 gram of protein. That's not a lot, also because this smoothie is for 2 servings. But if you are following a low protein eating plan, you must count this extra protein. Almost ready! I really want to see if the hazelnuts are enough to balance the sour flavor of lemons and raw spinach, or if we are going to need some sweetener. I'll taste test this beautiful smoothie in a moment. But before that, question: how to set up an eating plan that protects the kidneys from acidity? Now, the best part of an alkaline eating plan is that it's as easy to implement as it's effective. It can make a huge difference in slowing down the decline of GFR, as we have seen. And there are some tips that can make setting up an alkaline eating plan a breeze. Let's take a look. First of all, eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Choose a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, especially those that are alkalizing, such as leafy greens, cucumbers, broccoli, carrots, and citrus fruits. Second, choose whole grains. Whole grains are typically less acid-forming than refined grains. Try to choose whole grain options such as barley, quinoa, and bulgur. Third, while most fruits are generally slightly alkaline, they should still be present in a balanced eating plan. Fourth, drink plenty of water. Staying hydrated can help dilute acid in the body and flush out toxins. Aim for at least 8 cups of water per day or more if you are physically active. Obviously, this doesn't apply if you have a water allowance. Fifth, very important, monitor your intake of acidic foods. While you need some acidic foods, others should be limited or avoided, especially those containing animal protein. Remember that while these changes really help, they may not be enough alone to manage CRF. One of the best parts of following an alkaline eating plan is that it naturally reduces the amount of protein you will be getting. So, question, what foods should you completely avoid in a renal diet? There are 5 categories of foods you should absolutely avoid. Desserts and snacks such as ice creams, candies, pastries, and so on should always be avoided, especially by diabetics. Also, these foods are acid-forming, and also fried high-fat foods and processed foods in general are very acid-forming too. Remember that the type of processing matters when determining alkalinity. Always prefer boiling and sauteing to deep frying. Dairy should be avoided too. Meat is one of the most acid-forming foods on the menu. Also, it's a source of protein which is known to directly make GFR decline faster. Last group to avoid, acid-inducing drinks, especially dark colas and alcoholic beverages. Among these foods, however, the worst offenders are meat, packaged foods, sugary beverages, and alcohol. So it will be a great idea to start avoiding those. They really add a lot of acid to the body. Guys, I went pretty fast on this, so let me know if you want to know more about the alkaline diet and how it can be set up. Let me know in comment section. Okay, time now for a taste test. Let's see what this tastes like and if we need to add a little bit of stevia to make it better. Let's taste it. I can definitely taste the lemon in here, but I like it. No, I feel I can drink it like this without any stevia. But let me know what you think when you try this smoothie. It's good. And guys, if you want to see more like this one, my video up here is for you. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless.